Wow, Shauna did not waste any time, did she? Trying to act like she cared about that little boyfriend of hers towards the end of the episode. Child, she didn't care too much. Guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Tyra here with another struggle review, here to discuss Rap Shit episode 6, Song for the Gram. Now, before I get into all things rebounds and going viral, I need you guys to drop down and subscribe to my channel and like this video. I'm going to give you guys a moment to do that, and then we're going to come back and discuss. Social media, the gram is good for some things and it's just bad for a whole lot of other stuff. It's a sad day when you can't slap a heifer without going viral. You just can't do nothing no more.
Go back.
Have hopefully subscribed to see more of me. Let's get into this episode. Now, we start off this episode getting all the way deep into social media, and Mia, really the both of them, but more so Mia because she is the one that slapped homegirl last episode, is going viral and she is being attacked by another social media personality who is making the fight way bigger than it needed to be and is also using this to promote his content. Now, with this real Ronnie social media YouTuber rant-esque personality that we have here in this episode, there was a whole lot coming off as fake and contrived. Like, it just did not feel authentic, and it was kind of low-key getting on my nerves that we opened with him. We're not taking our foot off your fucking necks. Like, it just was not working. His whole situation, this entire situation as a whole in the episode was not working for me. But I did, try to push that to the side and just focus on what we were here to focus on, which was Mia and how social media, as well as the situation with the white man who flew her out last episode, is affecting her. We are long past the times of being able to have moments, grow up, mature. Everybody had a fight in the street once upon a time, but now it goes on forever because everything is always recorded and constantly being posted on social media to be out in the algorithm forever. You are talked about, ridiculed, reposted. It is just not a good look, and it's really affecting her in this episode, and she feels like she has nobody on her side, nobody to turn to. We see that Shauna is a bit distant, kind of ignoring her phone calls. We have her feeling those intense pressures of being a young mother, having a lot on her shoulders. It's just really hard. She just kind of feels like the walls are caving in. And then we also get into her mother yet again being completely distant, completely distracted, and still emotionally unavailable as far as her daughter is concerned. Now, I feel like for the most part, I have really digested and tolerated her mother the best that I can. But for some reason in this episode in particular, like, it was just like a character and not a real genuine person. And it's weird because it's not like we don't know mothers like this. It's not like some of us don't have mothers like this. But the whole Alizé and Gail, but I don't know. Something is just coming off and just not rubbing me the right way. I get the message, but I don't know if I like the way it's being sent. Like, once again, I completely understood what the episode was trying to say. Pretty much, not only her being, not there as her mother, but just being from a whole different generation. Like, oh my God, this is YouTube, this is Facebook, this is Instagram. How much can this really just be affecting your everyday life? The mom is, on the younger side, but she is from a different generation where those things just weren't a factor. Like, how heavy can these things be weighing on your shoulders? But she is just not getting it. But the whole thing with her kind of drinking a lot and let me get my child, and don't you shit on my rug. Like, it was just, I wasn't getting with it. But what I did, pay attention to was Mia was trying to reach out and talk to her about exactly what happened to her there. And I wasn't really sure what she was going to say throughout this episode because she was stressed out, from the viral slap. But I'm like, hopefully nothing else happened with this white man. Now, of course, we do kind of have Shauna come around and be supportive of Mia and talk to her. Kind of a full circle moment later in the episode, which we will get into because I have something else I want to share on that. But even before that, who pops up to have Mia's back? Like, oh, the baby father, Lamont. I was really happy to see Lamont. I actually love all the scenes and moments, though they do seem too far few and in between, that we get with his character. He injects so much life and laughter and great acting into the scenes. I really enjoy him being here as a supportive listening ear and a shoulder to lean on for Mia, even though they are clearly not together. Like, I love him coming in and it's just like, can you calm down? Like, I love the way that he handles her. It's like he takes her serious, but he doesn't take her too serious. Like, you letting these things get to you, remember who you are. It's just like, don't take this moment to attack me as a father or try to bring me down. I'm here to support you and uplift, each other as a whole. I'm not perfect. Of course, there are a billion things that I could do better and I could do more to help you. And I'm going to start doing it. I just need you to talk to me and reach out. You can't bottle all these things in. Like, yes, Lamont, that's what we need injected into the episode. We love to see a healthy co-parenting relationship. As much as she tried to kind of push him away in this episode and expect the worst of him, he did not give her the satisfaction. I love the way that he handled her. It's still, in a charismatic, funny way. It's still supportive and it's still, kind of not taking her serious, but letting her know, I hear you, I support you, I'm gonna do better. Now you just gonna leave? No, I'm about to butterfly you some of these good old sausage links and give you some hot fries, dinner. I absolutely love that. There still seems to be maybe a little chemistry lingering there. So if they do decide to maybe get back together, I absolutely would not be surprised. Speaking of characters that I like Lamont, let's get into Duke. Did not tell y'all that was not going to be the last word from Bottom Bitch Pretty V. Like, we were going to have something to say about you spending all of our money on, these artists that you're hoping to manage and them not paying anything for it. Like, what do you have set in stone, Duke? Like, what is it all for? Like, there is no loyalty involved in anything. And I really hope this entire situation does not come back to bite her in the ass, because she really has strong faith that this is going to happen. As she said in the episode, I'm planting seeds. I'm going to be their manager. This is going to be a career for me and for the girls. It's going to happen. Yeah, but in the process, we should probably get something set in stone and something in writing. As Pretty V said, there is no loyalty among anybody. No gratefuls. Like, you did all of that stuff, spent all of that money to get them on the radio, to get, the little song played, this whole little situation going viral or whatever. And who said anything to you about it? Who? Huh? Nobody. We even see Duke in this episode talking to a booking agent who can have them perform on a larger platform, on a stage, not wanting to take the money that he is paying her for the girls. I am in charge of the girls. No, you take this. She is really trying really hard to get these girls put on. And I'm just like, cover your ass. Like, I just feel like this is really gonna blow up in her face, because we have yet to see, I'm not gonna say them both, because Mia is closer to her and more so of a friend and believes in Duke and her capabilities, and it's just like, yes girl, do this. Okay, yeah, you also need to voice her getting that paperwork in to really finalize things, because we have Mia, who is pretty much supportive and believes in the moves that Duke can make for them, which is why she gave her the opportunity to do so in the first place. We have Shauna once again this episode. What booking agent? How? When? Is this a real booking agent and a real opportunity, or is just some random nigga who sells sneakers in Foot Locker? Like, really? Who do you know? Like, it's just, oh girl, just punch her in the face. She does not really have any faith in her, but it's just like, yeah, if you get us on this stage, on this platform, then yeah, you can be our manager. But yes, wasn't it just the same statement made in episode 4? Yeah, if you get our record played in this club, club, then yeah, you can be our manager. Why is there so much pushback? Even though we do see that Duke is just, making shit happen as she goes and finding the courage to keep persevering, steady using the little money that she does have. For the most part, she has delivered. Figure it out. Now let's get into the character that I'm not always so fond of, aka Shauna, which I do not mind. I love when we have imperfect characters because that's how people are. Everybody doesn't make the right choices. Nobody's perfect. Shauna is realistically in the light that she is here because we see her very much in this episode doing the most. Who's bothered? Not me. Fuck Cliff. Hot girl Shauna is in effect. What? I don't give a damn. Like, oh, girl, please, you do. Clearly you do, because you are going out of your way to post everything. Because look how much fun I'm having at the beach. I don't care. Oh, look how smooth I'm trying to flaunt and use Maurice to get back at Cliff. Look at me eating this mango. Like, girl, stop. So fake, so extra, so bothered. Though Cliff is doing his best to reach out, we see numerous text messages. Let's talk. Do you need space? Do you want to work on this? I'm sorry. Can you answer the phone? She is completely ignoring him, but she is consistently posting. As we saw, not only he's reaching out, but the friends, what does this really mean? You guys have been together for a long time. This can't be it. If you are hurt, it's okay to say that. And obviously, she is going out of her way to show everybody that she isn't hurt. But is she going about it in the best way? Absolutely not. I absolutely felt like she was using Maurice the whole scenario. She just hot girl Shauna in effect. Fraud ass Shauna in effect. We're being sure to record. Ooh, best day ever. Ooh, look at me riding on the back of this jet ski. Ow, like it is just so extra. Even the whole hotel situation. And as you can see, even Maurice is surprised. Like you want to go to the beach with me? You want to get on the back of a jet ski with me? There's a lot more flirtation going on, and we already know that they do have some chemistry between them after the slow wine on the dance floor in the club. But is it for the right reasons right now with Shauna? Is absolutely not. And we get back into that title of something for the gram. Goes back into, if you were really having that much of a good time, if you were really that goddamn happy, why do you feel the need to constantly post it for everybody to see? She's not trying to have a good time and enjoy the moment. This is clearly to stunt and try to get back at Cliff. Once again, a really bad characteristic. We're getting back into Shauna being a user. But with Maurice already clearly liking Shauna for some time now, he was very much so here for it. Girl, you ain't said nothing but a word. Bring that ass here, boy. Like, he was all here for it. Now, did I expect for this to go as far as it did with Maurice and Shauna? Absolutely not. Getting it on in the shower and whatnot. I was like, yes, one time for the natural bodies. It is like so sad that we practically don't know what a real, especially female body, is supposed to look like. I was like, yes, Shauna, get in the shower ass naked with your real ass. We love to see it. I was all here for that, but I was very much so surprised that she went, full throttle with it. I thought that she was going to only let it go so far, and it's just like, yeah, I got my, picture ass moments to kind of tick off Cliff. That's all I really needed for today, but I'm like, oh, this may be a little bit more than that. She may have actual genuine feelings for Maurice because she could have got what she needed to get without sleeping with him, but she slept with him, and from what she said, that good old Haitian long dick was actually good. All right, go Maurice. Now, getting back into her situation with Mia in the slap, she had not really talked to Mia since they had been back, but she did take time to ask her friend, hey, how is that slap affecting our career? Did anybody at the party mention it? Does anybody care at Spotify? Does this change anything? She does not actually reach out to Mia at all until the very end of the episode, and right before that, we have Maurice stating, what, hey, you guys are going viral. Like, this might be, a good situation. Any press is, good press. And at that moment is when we see that Shauna wants to hop online and, backtrack. And you didn't say what your friend did. Leave Mia alone, in a sense, sticking up for Mia. And Mia really sees this as a big thing and, somebody having her back, especially after the full episode of feeling like she's alone and she doesn't have anybody and she's just a struggling single mom and nobody understands about the career, and not just really feeling like she has anybody on her side. But no, here comes goddamn Shauna. But my question is, was this all for the right reasons? Was this just to, have Mia's back and really die down that negative energy that Ronnie Rance was spewing out? Or was this a moment to be a viral Shauna, City Girls, whatever the hell their group is going to be called moment? Now, the little rant back and forth between Ronnie Reacts and Shauna, once again, that trendy fake feeling that I get off of the show, like it didn't feel authentic. Like all of a sudden this episode, she's been very, yeah, nigga, what's good? We from Miami, we'll pop Trump, da-da-da-da-da. No type of attachment to that Africa Mark of Buddha mask Shauna that we met in the first episode. Like, she just seemed really extra. Though we do see that this is her like emancipation, no fucks given, she fuck nigga free type stuff, and she's just having a good time, in the rooms. Like they're like, you about to lose your job. Like, y'all work at this place stealing liquor. Like, she is just footloose and fancy free. But it would be good to know where her morals lie later in the episode and what she is taking value in as far as friendship with Mia, or even this little whatever sex situation with Maurice. We do see that it's like, yeah, you good, I'm gonna get you a phone. Like, how else you gonna call me for dick appointments? Like, this is going to continue, but it's gonna be interesting to see exactly how she ends up in the end of the series. Now, at the very end of the episode, it does seem like the girls are starting to come closer together, and it does feel genuine at times when they are together. It's just when Shauna's ass is solo that shit starts to come into question. We do have Shauna, do let her know, as we did see in the episode, she did attempt to call her briefly, but she did hang up to talk to Maurice, and it may have not mattered in that moment anyway, because Mia did put her phone on airplane mode to avoid all of the social media and all the rants that were happening. But after she tells, I got some long dick from Maurice, we do find out exactly what happened to her in that room, in that the guy did, of course, ask her for sex, and of course she didn't want to. But it wasn't just that. When he came to the room, he came with another person, almost trying to be on some like gangbang type shit. Like, you can see that she is very hurt. At which, you do not get to take out all of your frustrations on the people surrounding you just because you thought somebody genuinely liked you and this was going to be a finesse, get a bag ass situation, get flued out, get daunted and treated on, and not have a sexual obligation to somebody because they just like me. No, 9 times out of 10, that is not a factor, and this man wanted sex from you, and she feels, very naive and stupid in that moment. But of course, we know that these things clearly happen all the time. And as Mia said, I talked some shit and I told him no, and I got out of there, and he put me out because I didn't want to participate in these activities. But we do know that also these things have a chance to go left, so it's just best not to put yourself in a situation like that one. But it was nice that they were there and that Shauna did let her know, I just want you to know that I have your back, and I really hope like hell that she means it. Now, baby daddy has also given us another beat, you don't know now nigga ass beat. Trick daddy trick, you don't know now how ass beat. We got another beat from baby daddy, and we do have Mia in this episode just feeling like, what, I got some shit I need to get off my chest. I want to drop a verse. I'm not relying on Shauna in this moment to say, what we should say or doctor up some shit or just strictly do the ad-libs. I have something to say too, and we see her get more into her writing bag. And I had to step back for a minute because when she started rapping, I was like, yes, the flow and the cadence and all of that good stuff is way better than Shauna's, but I have to remember that she is an actual rapper in real life, so it would make sense. But their flow and their transfer back and forth, their energy when they're rhyming, it was really good this episode, and I was happy to see them kind of in their bag. And yet again, we end off with, yet another single coming after, Seduce and Scheme. Lamar on the track yet again. Y'all gonna have to cut Lamar a check too. And of course we have Duke. Well, yeah, I can do this and and we got Shauna. Can you really? Shauna, shut up. Duke says she gonna make it happen. Just have faith. What else do you have going on, boo? And even outside of that, we have the girls just like, oh yeah, we need to get this and about this stage presence. Got goddamn me. Yeah, I'm gonna need some red bottoms. You don't need no red bottoms. I'm with Duke. You talking like we already got cash in your hand. We not that. But then of course we have Shauna oh, I got it, I'm gonna make it happen. We see her diving more into that seduce, fraud, and scheme world. Even Texas, like, girl, Signal, you're not supposed to text that type of shit on our phone. Like, yeah, I need more. We gotta score big. Like, she is gonna get knocked, like, really soon. What's gonna happen with that, girl? You can't seduce and scheme from prison. But we end off with Cliff just sending that text message. You know what? Since we are really over, you're ignoring me. You've been on the beach. I've been seeing you flaunt you on jet skis and shit with goddamn Maurice. Fine. Whatever you felt about Fatima and what was going on, you were absolutely right. And you have her like, what the fuck? Just mad. Like, girl, you just got what the fuck in the bathroom. Stop it. Well, you guys, that was my review for Seduce and Scheme for Rap Shit. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please drop down and tell me what you thought about this episode and what you think about my review. I look forward to reading you guys' comments and getting further into the show. Of course, as I stated, there were some things that I just did not agree with in the episode, and there were some things that I loved about it also. But I think that that's going to happen with every single episode because that's what I've been getting so far. But I appreciate you guys for watching this video. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.